In March 2020, Ethan woke up with a really bad headache. And for me, I just thought, oh, he had a late night, might just be like, didn't wake up properly. So I actually just like, oh, you'll be fine, go to school, you'll be awake in a couple of hours. And then, yeah, so we went on our like daily routine. He went to school, I went to work. And then by like lunchtime, the nurse from his school rang me and said, Ria, you need to pick up Ethan. I just told him like, have a rest, go to sleep. And then by nighttime, it was still quite bad. We decided to go to A&E. The doctor just went, I don't know what's going on. They decided to give him a CT scan. And then from there, they saw the tumor.
4 centimeters.
It was 4 centimeters wide, so it was quite big, and it was like right in the middle of where his brain is. So, and it was actually affecting his hormones, and it was affecting his vision, and that was what's causing the headache and the nosebleed. So the tumor was so big that it was affecting the optic nerves for him. So yeah, so they were checking on how his eyesight was, how everything was. For a 15-year-old then, that was quite big.
Really a waiting game while we were there. We were just very anxious to know what was going to happen next because they never really told us the next step. All they said was, this might happen, or this might happen sometime now, sometime then.
It helped that we had people coming in, praying for us almost every day, and watch over Ethan while I go home. I would drive all the way home and just cry the whole time and ask God, like, what is this? There's so many uncertainties in life. When you feel like your head is just going and your life is just rolling past by you, and you don't know where you're heading, but at the same time, you know God's there. Surgery was due on a Monday. And the first thing that came to my head was, I need to go to church. And I remember sitting there, and Pastor Paul was talking about hope. And then that hit me. I was like, okay, God, it's in your hands right now. Sunday night, the doctor was still prepping us.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, surgery is still gonna push through. On Monday morning, it was the first surgery of the doctor. Yeah. And before that surgery, we had to do another MRI scan just to double check, because the doctors really wanted to see how big the tumor was.
Yeah.
And after the MRI scan, the nurse actually told us, the doctor wants to meet with you back into the room. When the doctor said, we cannot operate on you, I was thinking, okay, so we cannot operate because it's inoperable. But then the surgeon told me, there's nothing to operate. And I just went, wait, what? Like, I actually have to ask the surgeon to repeat it 3 times because I couldn't believe what he was telling me. And I was like, so you're not gonna operate because there's nothing there? It's like, yes, there's nothing there. You're good to go home. We're gonna discharge you.
We all knew God was there. We all knew God was in that moment. I felt him on my right and my mum to my left, and I didn't know if I was ever gonna make it, but after he said that, all I could think about was happiness.
How uncertain you are with everything that's going on with your life, you know God is there. And even if you feel alone and you don't feel him, God is there. Jesus is my everything. I guess for me, Jesus is my rock when I needed him to be my rock. Jesus is my healer if I need him to be my healer. Jesus is my husband, if I needed someone there on my side. Jesus is just everything to me. Yeah.